For the past 30 years, northeastern Pennsylvania has had the privilege of having AAA baseball in our area. Over the past 12 seasons, the Yankees organization has had their AAA club in Scranton-Wilkes-Barre. But prior to that, it was the Phillies AAA team in our area, and the Red Barons became a staple to northeastern Pennsylvania. Over the weekend, the Rail Riders changed their name back to the Red Barons and wore classic Barons uniforms. Fans filed into PNC Field to get a glimpse of their favorite Red Barons players and to honor Mark Bombard, who managed the team from 1997 until 2004. Bombard's number 13 was retired by the organization prior to Friday night's game.
Well, I don't know if I can put it into words. You know, it's like I said, it's pretty nice to get inducted in some Hall of Fames. That's a big honor. But when you get your uniform number retired, you know, that's kind of special. So I'm greatly humbled and very appreciative of what they're doing for me.
Bombard led the Red Barons to some of their best seasons ever and nearly brought them a Governor's Cup back in 2001, right after 9/11.
The year we were playing for the Governor's Cup and got cut short because of that tragedy in New York City, we had to play Buffalo in a Game 5 over there to go to play for the Governor's Cup, and we won the game. I think it was 7-2 or no 6-2 in 19 innings. It's like a 6-7 hour game. Then we had to fly out to Louisville the next day and play that first game. They beat us 2-1, and they were awarded the Governor's Cup. It was 1-0, and we couldn't play any more baseball that year. But that was a memorable game. That was a great game.
It's memories like that will be embedded into baseball history in northeastern Pennsylvania, and also embedded into that history book was the iconic voice John Davies, who was the public address announcer for what was then called Lackawanna County Stadium.
The two that everybody loved, and they're both here tonight. Mickey Morandini was the first because he played earlier, and later, a few years later, John Zuber. So we had a couple that really hit it off big with everybody. And it was nice. It was a lot of fun.
Both Bombard and Davies were important to baseball in our area, but for the two of them, they are just thankful for the fans, just like the fans are thankful of them.
We wanted to make sure that the fans had a good time. That was the bottom line. The players knew their job. They knew what they had to do. We were in the entertainment section, and they knew what they had to do also, you know, and it was done. General managers, Bill Terlecki, Rick Montine, who's standing right behind you, Jeremy Ruby, guys like that. They set the tone and did whatever had to be done, and we continued with it. And it's been wonderful. We
had good support when we were, you know, I know there's a lot of Yankee fans in this area, and they always like the Yankees. And I know they're supporting the Rail Riders. You know, they're in first place. They're playing good baseball. You know, back in the day, we had a lot of support too. And, you know, the fans were great. And we thought we put a good product on the field for them. You want to try to put the best product you can on the field for the fans. And hopefully we did that.
The Scranton-Wilkes-Barre area has seen a lot of baseball over the past 30 years, and a trip down memory lane like this is always nice to revisit. But in the meantime, there's still plenty of game left in this area. And while Red Barons weekend is all wrapped up here at PNC Field, there's still plenty of fun to be had here in the month of June, which will include 2 bobblehead nights. The first one is on June 8th. That will be Brett Gardner bobblehead night. Then on the 22nd, it will be Luis Severino bobblehead night. And of course, you always have your every week specials, which will be Tuesday home games will be $2 Tuesdays. On Wednesday home games, you can bring your dog to the ballpark. Following Friday games, there will be post-game fireworks. And on Sundays, Rail Riders players will be signing autographs prior to the games. And of course, if you would like to know any promotions, you can just log online to check those out. And that's enough now for this sports segment, as Ron Marchetti is up next with Short Shots.